Hi again, this is Nick, and today I'll be explaining a concept that I tried to tell someone else, but they didn't quite get it. So I really want to reiterate that I don't mean that you have spent 1,000 hours playing games, although that probably is the truth, knowing the average time people play games is around about 8 hours, maybe a bit under that per day. But I want to treat this as a hypothetical, because 1,000 hours is also the theoretical time it takes to master or get really good at a specific skill. So in this hypothetical, 1,000 hours, all yours, and it will not impact you after that 1,000 hours is done. It's like nothing ever happened. The only thing that you will keep is the memories of what you have done. So choosing learning, you'll remember everything you've learned, and choosing gaming, you'll remember the fun you've had. Now, the right answer may have just became super obvious just then, but just to go through it, the pros of learning something new is, of course, that you're learning something new, but that new thing that you've learned can lead to exponential returns in the future for your career options, for your lifestyle in general. And of course, a big thing that I like focusing on is lifestyle design and working towards your ideal way of living. But that's just a quick touch on if you were to choose learning for 1,000 hours. But if you were to choose playing video games for 1,000 hours, it's pretty obvious, and it becomes very apparent that after that 1,000 hours, you don't actually have anything after that you can use. You may have enjoyed your time for 1,000 hours, but after those 1,000 hours have passed, you have not physically gained anything or have anything that you can now use as an output, use as a way to grow and improve yourself. Now, if you're thinking that that's pretty cruel, just saying that you've wasted your time having fun, but if you really dig deep into it, the people who have become most successful at young ages didn't waste their time spending it on games that aren't going to give you anything afterwards. Now, you may think that these people must be pretty boring if they've never wanted to take time away just to have fun. But what it comes down to is you're sacrificing these short-term instances of entertainment for the long-term comfort and, in turn, entertainment of living a life that you're proud of living, which is something that I've touched on before and I will keep on touching on, that these little choices you make to cut down on these things that don't really matter in the long run, like playing games just for entertainment, cutting down on that leads to growth of things that are more rewarding than that. So I hope that I've made it pretty obvious which path I'm hoping that you would have taken. But to step away from a hypothetical situation, think of right now, or think of in the past where you've had that time, that free time to do whatever you like, and you've spent it on something that may have been super fun, but after that you may have felt that pit that I relate to. Remember, I am not a stuck-up person who has always hated games. I understand that the games are so fun, but afterwards you will always want more because you've never gained anything. So basically, you're spending all this time working towards getting something out of the game. That's why you keep on playing it, because you keep on thinking you're getting closer and closer to getting something out of it, to getting that reward that was worth the time. But in the end, you realize that you never did. And any times you play the games again, trying to get that, you never will, because the games will never give you anything. So spend that time, work towards something that will pay off very, very highly in the long run. So remember, I'm not saying that you now have 1,000 hours, but please use your time, work towards something, and stop chasing those small instances of fun and getting nothing from them. As always, I'm grateful for anyone who's watched all the way through this or even merely clicked on this video. Of course, you can subscribe. Either way, I will continue posting on this channel, continue providing stuff that I believe and I hope will help you grow as a person.